Princeton's employees play an important and valuable role in supporting the university's mission. Regardless of the job or how long they've worked here, we recognize and thank them for their many contributions. Let their words reflect the story.
It's inspirational to me to see the passion that people have at this university in so many areas, in so many ways. Everyone having a passion for what they do is an inspiration for all of us to be here and keep doing a good job.
For me, just the people and the campus itself is pretty inspiring. Every time I get to explore a new building, look at buildings like Alexander Hall, and the craftsmanship involved in these old buildings is really remarkable. And the way that they're meshed with the landscape and the consideration that's taken in planning and designing and shaping the future of the campus is really special. It makes it such a special campus to work on.
The history of Princeton, its history both as an institution and the buildings, and just the history of some of the buildings that we have, is very inspiring on its own. The people that you meet here, especially some of the students that we meet here, are really inspiring. When you read about some of the accomplishments of some of the faculty and some of the students, and you think about the part that you played in that we're all here to support that, is inspiration on its own.
You brag about how great the university is. I mean, number one, it's world-renowned, got great benefits, but then I really compliment the people that I work with and I get to know. I mean, they're from all over the world. Everybody has a different perspective on life, and you just learn so much by the people that you work with. And I don't think you'd get that mesh of people working in an average company outside of the university.
It's very international, very intergenerational. It's just a full spectrum, and you have a chance to give something to something very important. And then, of course, it becomes a part of you. So you become part of Princeton, Princeton becomes part of you. It just seems so natural.
For me, that's a kind of benefits that everybody get in the moment we start to working here. The relationship in between the people work on the Princeton University, I start to see like 4 or 5 years after I start to work. I start to know how different people, that is pretty kind, the human relationship, and I feel pretty good, and that motivates me to make the family part of the Princeton University, part of my life in Princeton University, because I don't say job. My job is my life here.
The university has so many different classes and stuff out there that's there for your taking if you want to choose to use it. I know me about 5 years ago, I've been here for 10 years, but 5 years ago, they had this first-time buyers class, home buyers class, that I took. And I could not purchase my own home or own my home without the university. I took the opportunity of taking that class, and I've been in my house for 5 years so far.
You're talking about benefits. I mean, it helped my daughter get through college. The wealth of benefits here is, I don't know where else you could work and get the benefits that we get.
I've had the opportunity to use the university staff reimbursement program to get my bachelor's degree, and I'm now in a master's program. And that is probably the biggest achievement of my life, and the fact that Princeton was such a huge part of it financially to make it possible for me to do that has been something that I will never be able to quantify as an employee.
I love what I do. I feel so lucky to be in a place where there's, I know I'm personally appreciated. I think so many different types of people can contribute. There's this sense of kind of, we're Princeton and we're wonderful, and everybody tries to live up to that wonderfulness. Every student and every staff person, every faculty person is valued, and that means that we're treated well and everybody wants to be part of the goodness, and we're really lucky.
my daughter's boyfriend goes to school here. So I get to kind of watch him grow up as a student as well, right? So I sort of have a firsthand view of insight through his eyes, and he happens to live in Whitman College, which a project that I worked on for 4 years. So just seeing those kinds of causes and effects, to know that those have a material positive impact on people's lives, to me is why I want to come to work.
It's all about teamwork, unity, and if you have a problem, we will together we'll solve it. And that's I mean, this is just a people-oriented place. They care about people. It's a team place, and it's a problem-solving place. And you can count on this. I will not let Princeton down.
We thank all our employees for their hard work and dedication throughout their years at Princeton University. Congratulations on achieving such meaningful milestones in your careers.